Hey everyone, I'm Tom Anderson. I go by tomlucient online, and this video is a brief overview of the Fias AI platform. I'm not going to go into a lot of technical depth here, so if you're looking for a succinct overview of what the platform and business is, you're in the right place. So what is Fias? Fias is a monetization platform for AI. Figuring out ways to make money is the biggest challenge in all of AI today. There's a lot of companies building lots of technology, but not nearly as many that are making material revenue and even fewer that are profitable. Fias is a platform that allows anyone to make money based on their own expertise. Human ingenuity and experience is where people will create their value in this new AI age that's emerging. For those that have built specialized skills or AI capabilities, Fias is a place to monetize them. For those that have design skills, you can easily build interfaces for problems that AI can solve. Most importantly, even if you don't have any technical skills, whatever your own personal expertise, you can package and provide what you know for others and earn from it. Whether you're an expert in art appraisals or writing patents or Pokemon trading cards, whatever it is you know, you can take your expertise and automate it easily and safely, then let others pay you for the use of your domain expertise. So that's all true for contributors to the platform. The other side of the coin, though, is what Fias does for everyday users. Anyone can come into Fias and easily build applications that solve their individual problems. In minutes, you can build an application that solves a problem exactly specific to you. You can maintain your data in a safe, secure, and private way, and then leverage that data with AI. And this is true whether you want to run your own personal life or run a business. I'm actually going to do both. I'm going to be moving my personal data and AI interactions to Fias, and it's going to run everything I personally do. But I'm also going to run everything in Fias using Fias itself, from operations to bookkeeping and accounting to communications, legal, customer acquisition, and of course, programming and development using Fias itself. I think of Fias as a robot that builds robots. One robot builds two, then those two build four, then 8, 16, etc. Eventually, you have enough robots to do anything you need. An important part of how we get there is the technology we've already built. We already have significantly de-risked many aspects of our growth. So to start, I'm an experienced entrepreneur. I have 30 years of experience in AI, robotics, and blockchain. I've raised over $65 million for my companies. I've licensed hundreds of millions of dollars of IP, and I've taken companies public. Importantly, I've been building one of the most powerful blockchain platforms in the world over the past 10 years called DevvX. We've put over $15 million into the platform, and it has all of the characteristics needed for the AI future. DevvX has a sharding solution or parallelization strategy that allows for infinite scalability. We're millions of times less expensive than many other blockchains, and we can process millions of transactions per second. DevvX is one of the easiest blockchains to integrate with as well. Also, DevvX has unique safety mechanisms that are critical when you're using AI agents. We have powerful fraud, theft, and loss protections that are needed for AI agent safety. And we have what we call contingent transaction sets that assure that AI agents work within guardrails. In addition to the blockchain foundation for what we're building, Fias itself is a truly innovative platform. The first thing I did when creating Fias, which is the first thing I always do in my companies, is submit encompassing patents. I architected the entire Fias platform from an AI first perspective from the beginning. No human has ever touched the Fias source code. When I first started actually implementing Fias, I actually had a pretty astounding experience, which I wanted to share. When I started the actual coding of Fias through the use of AI, I had the goal of it being created and maintained entirely by AI, but I wasn't sure if AI was there yet. And I started building in December of 2025, 3 months ago, which was within a couple weeks of when Claude Code with Opus 4.5 came out. So coincidentally and serendipitously, I started building Fias at the first moment in history where what I wanted to build was actually possible. So one early experience was a design that I created with Claude. And so we created a project plan, and Claude laid out the plan over about a 1 year period with 10 phases. I've been leading technical teams for 30 years, and the project plan looked good. It looked accurate. It looked like what a team of 4 or 5 programmers would actually take a year to develop. So then I sat down with Claude Code and implemented that plan and did it in less than a week. It's incredible what can be built now, and it's incredible the speeds that are now possible with AI. And it's made the development of the platform itself feasible in ways that I've never seen before in my career. When I combine the innovation of the Fias AI platform and the speed that we can create it and the capabilities of the DevvX blockchain, if we grow as I envision we can, we will become the world's monetization platform for AI. We want to become the dominant hub where users get the best results at the cheapest cost for their AI needs. And we want to be where people have the best interactions and user interfaces where they can use any model that's best for any situation. And we want to be the best place for safety and security and privacy. We want to be known as the place to make money in AI. So that leads to the most important question that you need to then ask. Anytime anybody is getting into AI these days, the very first thing you have to ask is, how am I not going to get just steamrolled by OpenAI and Anthropic and Google and Microsoft, etc.? Given Fias's designs, we have actually really strong answers to that question. So first, a highly orchestrated system of many different AI models is going to be cheaper and better, have less hallucinations, and overall outperform the large language models, or LLMs, monolithic approach. I envision Fias will have more models and web apps and capabilities that even the big AI companies can match, created by thousands of contributors to our ecosystem. Many highly orchestrated small models is a better approach than monolithic models that require ever-increasing billions of dollars to improve, and the big AI companies are already hitting the limits of that curve. Second, where the big AI companies that are dominating the space are building technical infrastructure, we are building financial infrastructure. Everyone should keep in mind that we're in the top of the first inning of the AI revolution. There's no winners yet. I actually don't think that the big technology providers are ultimately going to be the biggest winners. Models are going to become commodities, in my view, and I think companies that dominate the financial side of the AI industry will be the big winners in the space. Any experienced business person should find that statement to be intuitive. Fias will have a number of defensible positions, even against companies as big as the current leaders in the AI space. As we transition from my previous descriptions of how people can immediately use Fias right away towards a platform that houses hundreds of models with many thousands of customized arches, which is what we call our web apps, we create a flywheel for our growth. As we establish ourselves as the go-to place to make money in AI, that creates more content and capabilities in the platform. More content and capabilities creates a better user experience, which drives more revenue, and then more revenue creates more content and capabilities, and so on. It's not just Fias competing against the big AI companies. It's a platform of thousands of contributors bringing their own expertise and value into an ecosystem, and that will be a defensible moat. I also envision that people will like maintaining their data in a safe and secure way without worrying about it being lost or stolen or used in training. Fias users will own their own data and its use, and data storage is also a defensible position. But perhaps most importantly is our blockchain and payment rail capabilities. The future of all global finance is going to be driven by AI. There's no doubt of that. It's just a matter of time. The majority of the world's financial transactions in the near future are going to be run by AI agents and AI platforms. Our unique ability to transact at the speeds and costs needed by AI agents will be a huge competitive advantage. Our protections and safety rails will make relying on autonomous systems a reality. So I'm going to leave you with an important observation for the global AI transition that's happening right now. In a lot of ways, AI is admittedly scary. It's hard to know how it will impact jobs, our financial systems, and even war. But I'm actually optimistic in these things. Every time in human history that there's been dramatic improvements in capability or efficiency, it's always been scary. But every time, humanity has simply strived to do more. Humans always reach for new goals. AI is admittedly creating change faster than in past examples, but I don't think that changes the fundamental premise, and I've been living it myself. Even at the dramatically accelerated development speeds that I've been working within, I just simply look to do more as well. I don't think we should overall be scared. I think we should be responsible, but I also think we should be opportunistic. So here is the important observation. Anytime there is massive change, there is massive opportunity. Fias is a platform designed to thrive in this newly emerging AI age and take advantage of that opportunity.